Just want to show you the colour of the extensions before I actually dye them. Now this is the colour Auburn, and off the top of my head I believe it's number 33. Now for those of you who haven't seen close-ups and that's what the beads look like, and they're just attached to a loop. But the colour is the closest I can get to a red, which means that when it fades it's not so bad. But of course it needs dyeing pretty much. Now there's only 100 there, so I'm hoping there'll be enough, because there might be a couple of dud ones in there as there usually are. But these ones are 16 inches. Don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but they're really soft already. This dye here, which I had left over actually, I dyed my hair with it, and it's what I used to use all the time, and actually it didn't stay in my hair very long at all. In fact, the crazy colour stuff stayed in a lot longer, but that's an intense red colour, and I'm going to be putting on this colour. So I left the dye on the extensions for about 2 hours I think, and then put them in the conservatory, because obviously the conservatory is super hot, and this is the colour that they came out. Now they're still super soft, because you know the conditioner that you get when you dye your hair, I put a ton of that on it, not the one that came with it, because the one that came with it is this, and I can't be arsed with sachets, so I went for this one. What I've got to do now though is brush it through and let it air dry. So I've towel dried it, just taken this, which is a detangling spray, which I actually got from Sabres, and it cost me £1. It's for children's hair, but it smells really good. Leave-in conditioner. Now this I use all the time, and I highly recommend for extensions as well as your own hair. It's by Aussie, and it's usually about £3 or £4, but it has a lovely smell to it and makes your hair feel really soft. What I'm taking now is the Herbal Essences Beautiful End Split End Protection Cream. Now I'm not entirely sure whether I like this or not, but I've been using it on my hair a little bit, because the first time I used it I found it made it quite not greasy, but it wasn't very nice. But like I said, it's important to keep these moisturised. Taking my brush, I'm just going to hold them at the top here, starting at the end, and just work my way up. Taking the Tresemme Heat Defense Spray, I'm sure you all know what this is. Just gonna spray that on here. Now I currently have hair mayonnaise on my hair, so it's kind of all hard and it looks really disgusting. I've had it on for a few hours and it just looks like that. So what I'm going to do is wash my hair, as I would anyway because I use this as pre-shampoo. Wash my hair with shampoo mixed with bicarbonate of soda. Now what that's going to do is strip all of the oils out of your hair, which is kind of what you want, because you don't want to put your extensions in and then for them to slip straight away if it's, you know, really moisturising, greasy, essentially. And then I'm just going to condition the ends and then go ahead as I would normally and put these two in. That's just my hair care routine. My hair is now clean and I've just straightened it, pretty much. This fringe is doing weird. Now what I'm actually going to be doing is filling in these bits at the side. Now when I went and got my hair cut, my hairdresser actually told me that I have no sides, meaning that she pulled my hair back here, saying that that is what should be the same length down here. So in actual fact, I'm missing a hell of a lot there, and it does need to grow. But obviously while it's growing out, it's going to look silly. And that's why when I have my hair up in like a ponytail, I don't leave these bits down, because look, it gives my face it gives my face no shape, should I say. What I'm going to do is explain what I'm doing, obviously. I'm just going to get my fringe out of the way. Doing them in straight lines. Starting from the top and working my way down. Just put that out of the way. The extensions are still a little bit damp because I'm very impatient and I want to get these in so I can start getting ready to go out tonight. And all you want to do is, as always, I've explained so many times, comes on a loop like this. And there's a little bead there, and on the inside of the bead is silicone. And what that does is it protects your hair from getting damaged, you know, from the metal. All you want to do is pull your hair through that bead using the loop, clamp it, and that's it. You can also get these without the loops. They're the U-tip, if you search for them, U-tips, and then you have to buy the bead separately, but me personally that takes a long time when you don't have to and you can get around it. Now, taking a loop like that, just pull your fingers apart. What I then do is I'm just going to start here. Just take any piece of hair. Now that is way too thick because these beads are really tiny. You want it probably about half the amount that's in the extension. So just take any piece of hair in one hand, in the other hand you've still got that open. Pinch that hair with the hand that you had the loop in. Pull the loop on so you threaded the loop on there. Grab it at the top with one hand and then also pull on the loop and hold the bead. And what that'll do, is pull your hair through that. What I like to do is where the bead and the U-tip where the U-tip opens, turn that so it's facing down, so it doesn't actually stick out. But what I like to do is push it right up to my scalp and then just pull it down a little bit to about there. Take any pliers, simply clamp the bead and pull on it now, look. So I'll do another one just for those that aren't sure. Taking your next piece of hair, I'm going to spread these out a bit I think, just because I haven't got that many. Okay, taking the hair, thread the hair through the loop, go onto the bottom of the loop, the bead and your strand of hair, and just pull that through. So it's facing down. I mean, you don't have to, but me personally I think it's better. Take pliers again and clamp it, and there you go. It's as simple as that. So about an hour and a half later, I've now got all 100 extensions in. And obviously I've got these long bits and the rest of it's still short. So what I need to do is just cut them. nearly done. I'm not sure whether to actually chop into these extensions at the front just to make them a bit more layered, but what I have done is cut them kind of at an angle so my hair actually looks longer than it is. I only very quickly curled it so it's not actually curled at the back, but I like it and I think it looks a lot better. So now I'm going to go get ready and I'll show you the final result. So I am officially done and this is kind of how it looks. I'm literally just getting ready to go out now, but you can see them all in there and they blend quite nicely actually. But I really like it. It's a massive difference and looks so much better. Going out for dinner tonight with my boyfriend, who I love very much. Hope you're having a lovely day, and don't forget that links to my Instagram and Tumblr and something else, Facebook, are down below, so come over and like me, follow me, blah blah. Also don't forget to comment and like if you did like, and yeah, see you later. Bye guys.